Okay guys, so we're about to do this. Stick with me. I'm gonna show you how to use this Scotch tape to get the perfect wing liner to get this great glam look for your night out. Okay, so start with that foundation. Big buffer brush, blend it in. Okay, now that I look like a ghost, we're gonna do our eyes. So I'm gonna teach you a little trick for getting the perfect wing straight off of Pinterest. So we're gonna get a little Scotch tape. Seems crazy. And you're gonna take it from the outside corner of your eye to the base of your brow. So now you feel like you're getting a tape facelift. This feels like you have one of those things, you know, when you like those funny videos when they like tape their face all up and they're like, wah. That's what this feels like. So this is a MAC palette. It's burgundies. You see all those pretty colors? It's amazing. So I'm gonna take a really pointed blending brush, a little bit smaller, and I'm gonna take just this light kind of like mauve-y, pinky brown, and we're gonna put that in our crease. Now the key is we're gonna keep it on our brow bone here. So we're not gonna get down into this heavy part. We're gonna keep everything lifted up above so that we're really opening those eyes. So you can see we just kept everything a little bit above our crease. So what we're doing is really creating kind of a soft version of what you might have heard referred to as a cut crease, which would be a really harsh line here. But we're gonna kind of soften that up and just get that idea without being sort of over the top, super dramatic eye makeup look. So you've got this done. The tape works kind of as a catch-all. So basically nothing below this tape line is going to have that eyeshadow. So it cleans up your line for you. So now I'm gonna take this pointed eyeshadow brush, contouring shadow brush. I always like to read the little descriptions on them. I use them for whatever. So then I'm gonna take this deep burgundy color here, and this is gonna be all about placement. So we're gonna keep this toward the outside of our eye and just kind of define that line. So go about halfway in and then bring it in toward your lash line. So there you go. So really just sort of in a V, just really kind of defining that crease there with that deeper burgundy, but keeping it really just toward the outsides and on the top of that crease. So now, that's really all we're gonna do with our dark colors. So now in this light space, of course we're gonna add a little glitter. So I'm gonna take, this is my Anastasia contour kit, and I'm gonna take just a concealer brush, and I'm gonna use that highlighter, and I'm gonna go just lightly so that that glitter will stick. Define that crease. So we have that primer there. So I'm just gonna take this really pretty gold shimmer, and I'm just gonna kind of pat that on top of that primer. Kind of blending it into that. So there you are. So you have this really pretty crease, this darkness here that's really adding a little bit of dimension to your eyes, and then you've brightened it up with that glitter. So now, where the tape comes in really, really handy, we're gonna do our liner. So this is just gonna make your wings flawless. You don't have to worry about it. Tape's gonna do it for you. So I'm just gonna take a really small liner brush and my little MAC gel pot. This is Black Track. And we're gonna line as close to our lash line as possible. So there you are without your wings. You've just lined along your lash line. Now we're gonna go along that tape, and it really isn't a big deal if you get on the tape because it's gonna peel right off like a stencil. So just go kind of about where that darkness starts and wing out from there. Doesn't that look beautiful? You're like, crushed it. Ooh, look at that thick wing. Okay, so now for the fun part. So there you are. So I'm gonna take just a teeny bit underneath my eye. We're gonna keep it super light so that we're keeping everything lifted and bright. Just right along that lower lash line. So I'm gonna go back with my foundation. I'm just gonna kind of pat it just below that line with this foundation brush. So now we're gonna do our bronzer, do a little contour. So we have our Anastasia contour kit, a big bronzer brush. We're gonna use this really warm bronzer here. So you got that little bit of warmth. And then we're gonna go in with our setting powder. Now, while our face bakes a little bit, I'm gonna throw on some lashes. So we have lashes, we're still setting, so let's go ahead and do our brows. Then just throw a little holding gel over those guys. Now let's go ahead and finish up. So just take that same brush that you did your setting powder with and just kind of dust off that excess. We're gonna do a little blush. So we're gonna take just sort of a flat-ish powder brush. And this is Melba by MAC. Pinker, a little bit brighter than usual, and go just on the tops of those cheekbones. So then I'm gonna take my highlighter, small little powder brush, dust that just across the tops of your cheekbones. Now let's do some lips. So I just got this color. It's Lolita by Kat Von D. I got it at Sephora. It's killer and it stays on really, really well. So there you have it. Very pretty, a clean little wing. And you did it all with Scotch tape. Who'd have seen that coming? Y'all, this is the easiest look. It's perfect for going out. It's awesome for the summer because it's light, it's not too smoky, but you're still getting that really, really pretty kind of romantic look. and it's easy peasy. Anybody could do it. So go try it.